The Porsche 918, and for those of you who are familiar with cars, the three cars, the LaFerrari and P1 and the 918, are known as the Holy Trinity. This is regarded as the ultimate collection of supercars. What can you say about this piece of machinery? Like every car we've seen so far, absolutely beautiful. Of the three of them, the only one that's a true spider, lift out roof, beautiful piece of machinery. And again on it, slightly over £1 million. But you're starting to ask yourself, what's all this got to do with stamp duty? Well, as we said earlier, stamp duty overpayments can vary from a few thousand to a few £1,000,000, and we've recovered over £15 million for clients in the last 12 months. Why does this happen? Well, in the main, most solicitors are not tax experts. There are over 49 reliefs for SDLT, and even on the most basic purchase, when you're buying your own home, they won't necessarily have the expertise to consider whether or not you can get a relief for a granny annex, which could be worth between £10,000 and £97,000. And therefore, you're highly likely to overpay if you're buying a property with an annex. Similarly, we've all started to move to the country during and after the pandemic because we all want gardens and more space. And under certain circumstances, that can mean that the house you buy is not 100% residential. Well, that can make the difference between 12% rate of stamp duty and a 5% rate of stamp duty. If you're buying that country pile as a second home, you've got an extra 3% on the residential, but you don't pay it on a mixed-use property. So you could be overpaying tax on 10% of the purchase price. And if you're paying £2.5 million, that's £250,000. And why it won't buy you one of these, it'll certainly put down a substantial deposit on one so you can enjoy your time. But there are some cars in this showroom which aren't just millionaires' vehicles. We're going to take a walk round and I'll explain to you just how much of a stamp duty refund you would need in order to be able to afford one of these.